Hello and welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age 2. I am Marion Hawk, and I'm currently in my estate in Hightown, and I've had a good rest at night, and it's time to head back out for more trouble. Let's keep Fenris with us. And I'm kind of liking Anders' abilities. He's just like Bethany, actually, in a lot of ways. For skill, for the way he is, he's an idiot. But I also really like Merrill. But keep Sebastian with us for a while. He's kind of new to the group. Now it's morning time. And there's quite a few things that I would like to do. Prime suspect. Let's go to the gallows and speak to Emmerich about what we found. That Dupuis guy is Gascon Dupuis. He is not the killer. And I hope he doesn't look at me like I'm an idiot.
Is that supposed to be Andraste's face on your crotch?
What?
That belt buckle thing. Is that Andraste?
My father had this armor commissioned when I took my vows as a brother.
I'm just not sure I'd want the Maker seeing me shove his bride's head between my legs every morning.
Okay. Where is Emmerich? Hello?
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
Perhaps you're mistaken.
I am not mistaken. You sent him a message a half hour ago.
No,
Look.
something's wrong.
I didn't send this.
You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
No. Something is seriously wrong. Find Emmerich and Allie just outside Lowtown. Okay, well, we better get going. Quickly, before I go, because we are...
My best friend just...
kind of, lots to sell. My packs are not getting full. I mean, it's halfway, but we've got so many things. Just to quickly sell before we leave. Light that pierces. I want to give that to Sebastian. A belt that just does 25 attack. Superior leather armor. Save those. Get rid of these. Lots of weapons. I don't think we need any of them. Oh, I still have to look at what Isabella's using. So we'll keep those three daggers. Oh. Superior dagger. The Blade of Red Birth. Well, let's get rid of it. Keep the two highest damage. Yeah, get rid of that one. Chanter Staff. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And Rune of Lightning Warding. Well, we already I actually outfitted everybody in my group, including myself, with my defenses. Sorry, with runes for... They're all defensive, of course, all my armor. Big lightning and fire resistance. And where does it say? I actually should break it down. I don't know where to look for that. Is it... Say it some resistances. Okay. 31 spirit, 85 electricity, and fire. Wow, that's really nice. Those are the two things that I find will kill me the quickest. Fire and electricity that mages like to throw out. Okay, so Lowtown. Is it to go to... Oh, is it... Where was it? Emmerich and an alley just outside of Lowtown. Merrill's home, Lowtown. Black Emporium. Is it for the night? It might be the night. Because there's nothing here during the day. Damn. I don't know what to... Okay. Well, wherever it is, it's not for right now. There's obviously a lot outside in the free marches. I don't want to go to the deep roads yet. But it's daytime. Okay, let's go speak to the Arishok then. During combat, rogues regain a small amount of stamina with every attack, whereas warriors only regain stamina when they kill. Mages regenerate mana continually. Interesting difference. Okay, so...
The Maker didn't free me.
I see you've been thinking about what I said.
I freed myself. If the Maker did anything, he watched. Why should I thank him for that?
Is it so hard to believe the Maker cares for you? Maybe he gave you the chance to escape.
It doesn't feel like the Maker cares for me, or anyone.
We all make our own choices to do good as well as evil. That is our doing, not the Maker's.
Perhaps. It's been a long time since I gave it any thought.
It's not too late to start.
He's trying to convert everyone. Other than Sebastian, we don't really have many religious people. We don't have any religious people, really. Okay. How much money do I have now? 62. So I almost made up for all the rooms that I paid for. Let's go in and see the Arishok.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
Alright, here he is.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It appears so.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
It's true, you're not liked either.
Most of Kirkwall hates you as much as you hate being here.
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. We are hated? How do you not hate yourselves and this chaos?
I would have said weakness provides opportunity when I first arrived at Kirkwall, even after the first year, but after losing Bethany, I don't see things the way I used to see. I'm trying to make it better.
My welcome to the city was not so different from yours.
And yet you suffer it.
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karastan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real difference?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
That's a threat. Threat against us, threat against the city.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's been a long time.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You keep going on about that, but never say anything.
Should I argue the wind? Very well. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
I think he's the most dangerous threat to the city. It's not the Templars versus the mages. It's the Arishok. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on that from now on. I thought it was just... I didn't take it seriously before, but now... He's angry. And who knows what he'll do. Okay, Darktown. I think we should go to the Viscount. Speak to the Viscount about what's going on, actually. What is repentance? What did I write that down as? Companions? It's for Sebastian. Okay. Well, we'll go there and try to seek to do that. Help him. He agreed to join with us so long as we help him out. And right after, we'll go to the Viscount and speak to him later in the day. Hopefully, it won't take too long. But who knows? Apparently, we're going to kill some noble that turned against his family. They could be well armed. Okay, so, where is that? Red Lantern.
You know, when I return to Starkhaven, you're welcome to come with me.
And do what, exactly?
You're a fine warrior. If you could train men to fight like you do, we'd be unstoppable.
I'm no leader, and I doubt humans would want me training them.
Then why not train elves? I bet there's plenty who would admire all you've accomplished.
I haven't accomplished anything.
No? You are your own man, living as you see fit. You give yourself too little credit.
You are being kind.
Not at all. Think about it.
Descent. Anders would like to talk. Go to his clinic in Darktown to find what's troubling him. That's what the Darktown thing is about. An update. Talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hangman Pub. Long Road. Aveline has something she wants to talk about in her office in the Keep. Well, we can do that after we help out with Sebastian. Sebastian's little issue. Where is it? Okay, keep going. So many alleyways. I'm starting to get used to it, though. I've gotten used to it over the years.
So much.
It's good for thieves. It's very good for rogues. But, I'm not really doing that kind of work much anymore. We're actually devoting a lot of my time to either helping my companions or helping the city.
Hightown much. I sort of stick out.
He sticks out in Hightown. Let's see what... I didn't see what the rune did for his weapon. Plus 5 physical damage. You know what? I wish that was reflected in the DPS. I don't think it is. And they did that, I guess, in Origins as well. See, like when it just says the raw damage per second, but when you put a rune in there, it still doesn't update the damage per second. So it's a little odd, if you ask me. Sorry, Garth. Yeah, we're devoting our time to our companions and helping the city, trying to keep it. Well, a lot of it's the mages and the Templars, but now it seems like the Qunari is going to require more attention than either. Free March is not a single nation, but an alliance of independent city-states. Kirkwall, Starkhaven, and Tantervale are the largest. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cities here. This game should have come with a map outside of Kirkwall.
Strange. The door's wide open, and not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harimann I remember.
So, we are after the people who turned on Sebastian's family. Apparently, they were very close friends, and turned on him in the last... to have all Sebastian's family eliminated. I think he's the last...
There's something very wrong in here.
Unfortunately. It's pretty sad. Something very wrong here. You know, every time I go into one of these estates, I'm always finding demons. I'm getting a little tired of that.
More! You lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Drink much?
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
Oh. Well, it depends how much she's drinking. Oh, she doesn't even recognize that we're here. That's weird. Okay, so there was another doorway that we passed. Not these ones. Apparently they're unable to be opened. Locked. Past my ability. Oh, there's a barrel here. Fancy poison ring, so that's it this way. Let's continue on to where we were going. This place is... something's wrong here. I can definitely feel it.
I need more wine. Anything to...
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
She could have given us answers.
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
A chest. My old inclinations are still there. Male undertunic for Sebastian. Very nice. What is he wearing? He's got two upgrades to his armor. Male undertunic plus 28 armor. I think I gave him a rune, actually. I put a rune on there. 2% critical chance. There's a letter here. Flora Harimann's diary. First day of Harvestmere. Mother finally began her expansion to the estate today. She brought in 24 men from the Imperium who I'm sure were slaves, and they've been excavating the hillside behind the house. The dirt is awful, and the noise. They must shatter every rock in Kirkwall. It's been quiet since lunch, though, and Mother is behaving very strangely. She's now talking about stopping the expansion, just like that, with no explanation. She never tells me anything. Did they maybe uncover something? Some demonic... Oh, it's got all the gold here. That's tempting. Okay, well, we have to pass on that.
I visited this house often as a child. They could not have concealed such goings-on.
Well, I don't know. All these doorways lead to probably the same place. It's a lot more expansive than my estate. The Vael family. Before the Vaels came to power, this is Sebastian's family. Before they came to power, Starkhaven was ruled in quick succession by a number of petty warlords. Some were genuine Banorn, but others were little more than bandits. Banorn is like the minor nobles all throughout Fereld, and I guess they're similar in Starkhaven at the time. Tired of the constant petty raiding and warfare between Starkhaven and neighboring cities, the original Lord Vael organized a peaceful protest against King Iron Fist, the low-born, self-declared king of Starkhaven. Hundreds of Starkhaven's most prominent citizens fasted for 10 days and nights on the steps of the Chantry, their numbers increasing every day. When his soldiers began deserting in droves at this example of piety, Iron Fist surrendered his sword to the Templars and left Starkhaven forever. In gratitude, the people of Starkhaven demanded that Lord Vael be king. He refused, however, saying he had no right to that title. He was instead proclaimed Prince of Starkhaven, and his family has ruled there ever since. They remain devout, dedicating at least that one son or daughter per generation to become a cleric in the Chantry. I think Sebastian was one of those, but he's broke slightly.
Oh!
Whoa.
Lower! Lower!
I beg your pardon, Hawk. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
No! The feather! Use the feather!
Say what?
Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harimann my whole life. He's a complete prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us.
Okay, I didn't actually expect to run into that.
You know
Done.
Superior light gauntlets, fancy poison ring.
about a man with big hands.
Wow, what is this used for in the bedroom? I can only imagine. Oh, their place is so nice. They have a nice courtyard down there with trees. Well, it's not a very nice day though. The sun's out, but it's got that cloudy mist that likes to cover over the free marches quite often, especially in the Wounded Coast. Flora Harimann's diary. 11th day of Harvestmere. What can be happening? First father, now Brett. I can't talk to either of them anymore. I don't know what they're drinking, but they are lost in their own little worlds. And mother doesn't care. Should she even be here? All she talks about is Starkhaven and marrying me off to that idiot Goran Vael. What madness has come over this place? Yeah, something really wrong happened.
Right here.
The manacles right here. I have the manacles right here. I'll just leave them. It's none of my business what they're into. Okay. Where do we go? Guess that was a bit of a dead end. I don't think we went down this way. There's a door here. Another very nice room. Divine Justinia V. Formerly the revered Mother Dorothea of Orlais, Divine Justinia V rose to power after the death of Divine Beatrix III in the year 934 of the Dragon Age. Little is... yeah, that happened just recently, actually. Little is known of Dorothea's background before she joined the Chantry as an initiate within the Grand Cathedral. Rivals suggest that her reticence in discussing her past means she's hiding something. Few of her flock, however, can imagine her as anyone other than a gentle mother of obvious faith. When Beatrix III was felled by a massive stroke, she survived just long enough to put Dorothea's name as a candidate for her replacement. Grand clerics from throughout Thedas flocked to Orlais for the Grand Consensus, a private meeting between the heads of all the chantries to select the next divine. Though ritual demanded the decision be unanimous, servants attending the consensus whispered of heated debate over Dorothea's suitability. Her worldly background and demonstrated forgiveness for sinners were held against her. Ultimately, however, the will of Beatrix III prevailed, and Dorothea began her reign as Justinia V. Now, we will probably run into her in Dragon Age Inquisition, Justinia V. Flora Harimann's diary, 10th day of Harvestmere. So this is the day before the last letter. Father's behaving so oddly. Today he pinched my buttocks, just reaching around the table, and I can't imagine what would make him do such a thing. And to the servant girls as well. Some of the things he says would truly make a sailor blush. I told the maids to lock up the wine, but it hasn't made any difference so far. I'm going to the Chantry tonight to pray for him. I think she should have done more than that. Like praying has ever done anything. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here, and thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.